Hello, I'm Rebecca Thomas from Thomas Editing, and I'm here to make your important stuff easy to read with clarity, simplicity, and trust. Okay, serious topic this week. You won't be surprised to hear coronavirus and some tips for communicating written information to your customers about coronavirus and what you might be doing to protect your staff and look after your customers. I can't tell you what to say because everybody's businesses and circumstances are different, but I thought maybe there's 3 tips I've got that might help you think about how to say it. So here we go. Tip 1 is remember that you're a human being talking to other human beings, your customers, who know you and want you to carry on communicating to them as you always have. So try and avoid over long formal phrases that use language that you wouldn't necessarily use. Rather than saying you intend to reassure, say something reassuring, or when you say I'm doing everything that I can do, say what you can do. Be more direct and be human. I'm popping up an example. I'm imagining you, like me, have had lots of different messages from different people, some of which possibly are helpful and reassuring, some of which are baffling or just obviously copied and pasted from somewhere else. The best one I had recently was one that was blaming its system for inadvertently sending an email that should have gone to staff. So yeah, tip 1, remember you're a human being talking to other human beings. So keep your language and your tone of voice as friendly as is appropriate. See, I've just said it there, as is appropriate. Okay, tip 2. Show your readers the way through the copy. Help them out. I was going to say hold their hand, but that obviously isn't very appropriate at the moment. What this means is think about your reader, your customer. They don't want to have to put their glasses on to read your copy. They don't want to have to squint or work out which bit is the most important. They want to be able to get the message really quickly. So point number 1 for that is use a nice big font size. 16 point is good for print and online. It does look quite big, but it's easy to read quickly. Keep your sentences short. Keep your words as short as you can. Break the copy up by using headlines. They help people bounce through the copy and work out, oh yes, I need to know about that. I need to know about that. And I've shown a couple of examples of what that looks like. So yeah, point 2, show your reader the way. Assume they're a bit stressed, they're a bit fed up, they might be worried about themselves or somebody else. So make it physically easy to follow. It's not so much the words as how you're physically presenting them on your page, and that works the same online as it does in print. I think the third point, which is quite similar but slightly different, is to summarise and then give detail and repeat if necessary. So get your key points, the most important points of difference for your business or whatever you want to communicate, get them at the top of the story. So if somebody's just going to have a quick look, I've said story there, gives away my journalism background, the content. Get those key points at the top. So if you're going to say, we now order deliveries if you're self-isolating, stick that at the top. That's the information they really want. Or we'd love it if you washed your hands when you came into the salon for an appointment. Or if you've got coronavirus symptoms, please don't come for your appointment, phone, we're happy to rearrange. Things like that, your key points, get those at the top. Then you can put in the other information. You can put in, if it's online, links to trusted sources, NHS, government, World Health Organization, so people then can follow and get other relevant information there. I think it could also be worth putting the advice, wash your hands more often for 20 seconds with soap and warm water. Why not put that on all the comms? I don't think that's a message that we can put out too often, as it's probably the best thing we can all do to help ourselves in this situation. So 3 tips. I hope that's been useful. I really feel like I want to do something, but I'm in the immunocompromised group. So hello everybody else who's in that gang. There's a lot of people who come under the vulnerable categories, I think. So I can't be out there, really doing shopping for other people, or checking in on people, because I'm supposed to be avoiding people and shops myself. So I hope this can help. As an editor, I can help you. If you need a second pair of eyes to look at some communications you've prepared, I can help. If you're not sure where to start with what to say, I can help. And I'll put anything associated with coronavirus ahead as a priority. So yeah, please get in touch on the links, and I'd like to help, and I wish everybody well. I know this is a very worrying time for everybody's personal health, and also for people who've got businesses and lives to lead. I can't imagine. So we're just going to have to see what happens. So, okay, that's enough from me now. Thanks very much. Bye.